What is going on, fellow beginners and wannabe crypto traders? Today, we're going to be taking a look at what is going to be happening over the weekend, what we expect on the weekend for the moves, and how I'm going to be trading over the weekend. All right, let's not waste any more time and jump straight into it. So what do we see here? We see right here the 4-hourly chart of Bitcoin on the Coinbase chart. And I took myself the time to mark out every single green line. That was the beginning of a Friday in the previous last 4 weeks. And what I found out every single weekend for the last weeks, the Friday has been the beginning of a nice pump. We saw the first 2 weeks ago a pump of over 13%. Then once again, another pump of over 12%. This week, there is a possibility that we're going to be another pump, and it's going to be going towards the $26,000 or $25,000, which is a very significant level. Something very interesting to show you guys on how these moves started. So first of all, we had a nice and simple range right here where we had the bottom and the top, and then as soon as the pump started, we saw a close above that range, and with that close, this was basically the sign to get into a long position. Now, once again, what we are seeing this week, the same range, similar highs, and what we are waiting for at the moment is just a simple 4-hourly close above a certain price, which would be in our case $23,250. Based on what happened over the last few weekends, we can expect a similar move towards 26 or 25,000. Obviously, this is just a simple rule: if this, then that. Obviously, if this is going to go down and not break above that range, I would not be entering any long positions. Once again, as we learned in the previous video, this is just a simple range, and then you have to stick to the rules of the range. But if we break out of this range, as we did here before on the last weekend, there is a significant chance for us to go upwards and to finally move towards 25,000. All right, guys, we're now back on the Ethereum chart on the 1-hourly time frame, as you can see right now. And here we still have the chart of the previous video open. And what happened? We went from the range low right into the range high, and it did not break out. We did not get that breakout and retest so that we can ride the wave. What we instead got was actually more rejections, then a retest, and then another rejection, then another retest, and then a quite big rejection down here. Based on this, we are once again seeing that the market structure is trending down. So technically, we would be expecting a rejection all the way down to the range lows. Obviously, in case something happens like with Bitcoin breaking out again and starting a 12 to 13% move, we would be able to see something similar on Ethereum. That would be breaking out of here, going above the range, coming back down to retest the range, maybe on a Saturday or on a Sunday, and then just continuing the pump to the upside, just as we expected it to happen right here, right before it broke the range high. The same thing once again with LITECOIN on the 1-hourly time frame. Here we still have the same range, we just extended from the previous video. We can see once again another deviation, and right here we had the pump inside, we had a little bit of a retest, a mini deviation. It came straight back up and right into the range highs where it had another deviation on the top. What we're seeing right here is pretty much the similar structure as we did right here. So this is, to me, pretty much the same move. If we are saying that history repeats itself and we expect exactly the same move, we would say it went down and up again, so it would go down and then up again. I do not believe that this resistance of this range is actually that strong anymore, that there's gonna be so much selling once again. So what I'm expecting, if we are gonna be moving right into the resistance once again, I would expect to see another move to the upside. Obviously, given that we're not gonna be starting a breakdown move and a retest and retracing down to $80. Only if we are going to the upside, then I would expect the resistance to break like a hot knife through butter. Okay guys, now to spice it up a little bit, we're gonna be taking a look at Runa USD on the 4-hourly time frame. I wanted to show you guys this coin because it has a very beautiful uptrend. The market structure is pointing to the upside. It's trending upwards, but we are seeing here a very flat resistance every single time. This is one of my favorite patterns and one of my favorite things to trade, to be honest, because it is very, very simple. Once you have this, that means you're grinding against that resistance multiple times, and the sellers are running out every single time more and more, and once the price is hitting this resistance. At some point, after hitting the resistance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, even 11 times, the sellers are gonna be like, okay, this is enough selling for me. I have exited my positions enough. I have taken profits more than enough. And then you see incredible pumps to the upside. Now, once again, there is the rules that we do have to follow every time. And these are similar to the range because we do have a resistance. So we want to see a nice breakout right here, a retest of exactly this area from down here to up here, anywhere a retest, any dip after the breakout here, we would be buying. And after that, it's just riding the wave to the upside. Now, the risk that this coin is getting itself into is that actually sellers are very, very heavy and interested at selling in this level, which means that we could see another test of resistance. And then at some point, they're just gonna start selling more and more. And then if this beautiful uptrend would break down, it would take us quite far down, all the way down to here, almost a 19 to 20% move to the downside. So this is technically the risk of this coin that it is getting itself into as it's grinding against this resistance. But obviously stop losses are our best friends, and I would set the stop loss below the previous low. Once again, the previous low is not this one, it is actually this one, because we have here a low, here a low, here a low, boom, 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 boom. This is our previous low, so we would be setting a stop loss right here, right below it, and then just riding it out all the way to the upside, however far this takes us. Maybe it's gonna start another crazy parabolic move, as we saw it right here, but this pattern is literally one of my favorite patterns to trade at. Alright guys, I hope this summarized my views on the weekend and how I'm gonna be trading and taking my swing trades this weekend. And especially for you guys, maybe this gave you some ideas to look at your own charts and try to find exactly these structures and then find yourself in the similar trades as I am taking them as well. Now, I am doing these videos more frequently, and on this channel, you're going to be seeing frequent TA on the coins, on my trades, and a simple explanation on how a day trader like myself is taking these trades. If you do like that, I would appreciate if you press the like button and show the love that you like this video, and obviously subscribe that you don't miss out on the next videos that I'm going to be putting up very soon. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, Kong, peace out.